We are gathered here today to sip some tea, honey, so make sure you guys have your teacups ready because this tea is what? Piping hot. Hey, you guys, it's your girl T, and I hope everybody's doing good today. Make sure you guys have your teacups ready.
Get ready. Y'all get ready.
Yes, you get ready.
Because this tea is what? Piping hot. All right, y'all. So I want to come on here and talk about Kevin Spacey, honey. It looks like Kevin Spacey and his little house of cards have all come crashing down on him today. If you guys do not know, Kevin Spacey has been trending #1 all over social media, especially on Twitter, and folks are going in on him. So what's going down is that Star Trek actor, his name is Anthony Rapp, he basically came out and confessed that Kevin Spacey made sexual advances towards him when he was 14 years old. So this is what is being said. Rapp said that he decided to speak out on his experience following the unprecedented conversation about sexual abuse and harassment in the entertainment industry, followed by the Harvey Weinstein accusations. So Rapp told BuzzFeed that in 1986, Spacey befriended him while they were both performing in Broadway shows, invited him over to his apartment for a party, and at the end of the night, picked him up, placed him on his bed, and climbed on top of him, making a sexual advance, according to public records. Spacey was 26 and Rapp was 14 years old. He tried to seduce me, Rapp said. I don't know if I would have used that language, but I was aware that he was trying to get with me sexually. So after the story broke, everybody and their mama was giving Kevin Spacey the damn side eye. Folks were like, he is not my damn president, okay? Because we all know he plays the president on House of Cards. So this is the statement that Kevin Spacey decided to release. I'm going to go ahead and read that to you guys right now. So Kevin Spacey says, I have a lot of respect and admiration for Anthony Rapp as an actor. I am beyond horrified to hear his story. I honestly do not remember the encounter. It would have been over 30 years ago, but if I did behave then as he describes, I owe him the sincerest apology for what would have been deeply inappropriate drunken behavior. And I'm sorry for the feelings that he's described having carried with him all these years. This story has encouraged me to address other things about my life. I know that there are stories out there about me, and some have been fueled by the fact that I have been protective of my privacy. As those closest to me know in my life, I have had relationships with both men and women. I have loved and had romantic encounters with men throughout my life, and I choose now to live as a gay man. I want to deal with this honestly and openly, and that starts with examining my own behavior. Kevin Spacey. So now when he released that statement, that made me give him the side eye because this wasn't necessarily about you being gay, sir. This was about you taking advantage of a 14-year-old child. And the fact that he tried to throw the gay card in there, to me, was a slap in the face to gay people because a lot of people equate homosexuals or people, being gay. They equate that with they were touched, they were molested. So when Kevin Spacey says that, that didn't sit well with me. It's almost like he tried to deflect and throw the whole gay thing out there. Another thing that kind of didn't sit well with me in his statement is that he says that he does not remember the incident, but yet he remembers being drunk. Really, Kevin? Really? So you remember one thing, but you don't remember another. Okay. It's really unfortunate he chose this as a coming out moment instead of focusing on the allegations that he as a man did something bad to a child. He decided to deflect and make this about him coming out the closet. And a lot of folks on social media, especially the gay community, they were not feeling that shit, honey. When I tell you they went at Kevin Spacey, they snatched his damn rainbow flag from his ass and was like, you are not a part of our community. Get out of here with that damn bullshit. Go ahead and check out these tweets, these comments, and what folks were writing on Twitter. Check this out. I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary. All right, so you guys just saw those comments, the tweets, and what folks had to say. And in my personal opinion, I am a fan of Kevin Spacey. I loved him in The Negotiator. That is one of my favorite movies. He's really good in House of Cards. But I'm not going to allow Kevin Spacey coming out as a gay man distract me from the fact that he molested a 14-year-old child, okay? You're not going to distract me. Even though you make good movies and you're a good actor, I will not be distracted by the bullshit, okay? You know, it's just really unfortunate that all of this stuff is coming out. And I'm glad that people are, finding, strength to come out and tell their story. And I honestly find Anthony Rapp a lot more credible than even the likes of a Rose McGowan, who has now been exposed by saying that Harvey Weinstein offered her $1 million to keep her mouth shut. But instead of taking the $1 million, she countered offered and demanded $6 million, thinking that he would at least bring her down to $3 million. And when he told her no, that's when she ran to tell. So I don't take Rose McGowan seriously. You guys know how I feel about her. Another thing that bothers me about this whole Kevin Spacey situation, like I told y'all during the whole Harvey Weinstein thing, is that all of these people in Hollywood know what's going on. Matter of fact, Rosie O'Donnell just tweeted today. She says, "You don't remember the incident 30 years ago? Fuck you, Kevin. Like Harvey, we all knew about you, and I hope more men come forward." So once again, these people are throwing each other under the bus. And on top of that, you guys realize that Steph MacFarlane, the same one who called out Harvey Weinstein on the stage of the Oscars, he also had a episode of Family Guy where Stewie is running from none other than Kevin Spacey. So what the hell is really going on in Hollywood?
Help! I've escaped from Kevin Spacey's basement! Help me! Help! I've escaped from Kevin Spacey's basement! Help me! Help! I've escaped from Kevin Spacey's basement! Help me!
You know what I'm saying? All of these folks are guilty of something, either of, being involved, conspiring, or standing by and watching all of this abuse. You know what I'm saying? This entire situation is just sickening. But like I said before, the rabbit hole goes deep. But I'm glad that this whole Harvey Weinstein situation is making people come out and tell their story. So I respect Anthony Rapp for coming out and being honest. Breaking news, everybody, breaking news. As of 30 minutes ago, Netflix just announced that they have canceled the House of Cards over this whole Kevin Spacey sexual advance claims. This situation is getting crazier. Like I said before, Hollywood is literally imploding before our eyes. There are many victims in Hollywood because there are many people drunk on power in Hollywood. And when you have a name for yourself and when you're an A-list celebrity, and I'm talking about A-list, world known, you know what I'm saying, world respected, a lot of times when people get to that level, they get drunk on power and they feel that they can do anything to anybody and that there are no consequences. So this whole situation is a shame. And I'm glad that Anthony felt the strength to come out and tell his story, and the fact that he didn't have any type of financial motive. He hadn't sued. He hadn't made millions. He doesn't have an Oscar. He's a good actor, but he's just telling his story. So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Let me know what you guys think about this entire situation concerning Anthony Rapp coming out and basically calling Kevin Spacey out for making sexual advances on him when he was just 14 years old. And then how do you guys feel about Kevin Spacey's response and how he tried to deflect and come out the closet as if that negated what he did to this 14-year-old child at the time? So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that like button, and make sure you click that bell so you can be down with the notification squad, honey. So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. All right, deuces. Hey you guys, it's your girl T. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share my videos. You can also visit Lovelyti.com to purchase any merchandise. Also, don't forget to click the boxes down below to watch any of my previous videos. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.